Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. It's Wednesday morning and I've already went up to the tag office to try to tag this thing, and the people I bought it from signed their name on the title as the buyer. So I've got in touch with them and now I'm headed over here to meet up with them at a different tag office. So hopefully we can get this thing transferred into my name today. And then I need to go out to Danny's and try to get that rod for the door lock and maybe a different door panel, or at least the clips for the door panel so it stays on the door. But other than that, I mean, the truck runs and drives great. So I just want to give y'all a little update and let y'all know how everything's going. So y'all give me a bit and I'll give you guys another update here shortly. Alright y'all, so just left the tag office. It was $110 to transfer the truck. So now it is mine. It is in my name. She is 100% legal to drive on the road. So I got a full tank of gas. So I'm about to head back over to the house. So I guess I'll probably give you guys an update whenever I'm once I get on the highway and show you how good she drives. So y'all give me a few. Alright y'all, cruising down the highway. Really, the truck drives great. It's just the door, it's loud. So I'm gonna run over here and I've got to pay the rent for the storage, and then I'm gonna run to the house and put my coveralls on and grab some more tools. I'm gonna head out to Danny's. I gotta go get a blower motor and I don't know, that rod for the door lock, and maybe a door handle, just so that way the lock piece actually works. But overall, for how much I got in this thing, I'm happy with it. So I'm headed over to the storage now, so I'll give you guys an update once I make it over there. Alright y'all, so just got over here to the storage. Paid my bill, $304. So now I'm about to get into the storage. I need to get some self-tappers and self-tapper this fucking door panel on, because it keeps catching on this weather stripping, and every time I open the door it rips the panel off. So I'm just going to put a bunch of self-tappers in it and screw it down so it can't come off, and that'll be good for now. And then whenever I leave here, I've got to go home, grab my coveralls because I'm already freezing, and then I'm gonna head out to Danny's so I can go get a blower motor, and I'm gonna try to get the bars for inside of the handle. I might just get a whole nother handle since that one's got some broke tabs on it. And then I also have to look for a driver front seat for Billy, which is a lady that works here. She has a 08 or a 10 Nissan Altima Coupe, and her driver's seat is broken. It doesn't recline or move or anything, and she needs it fixed. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and open the storage, get these self-tappers, fix this door panel so that way it's not falling off, and then I'm headed to the house. And I guess I'll give you guys another update once I am at the house and leaving to head over to the salvage yard. Alright y'all, so I just got the door panel all self-tappered on. Got one in the bottom over here, got one there, a couple coming up this side, a few coming on this side. Now the door panel's solid. And figured this would probably be a good time to show y'all the engine, since I never did in the last video. But it is a 4.2 straight 6. I'm guessing because all the coils they go in a row from front to back. So it looks to me like it's a straight 6. But yeah, it's a 04, 4.2 liter. It runs great, has a brand spanking new battery. Just topped off the brake fluid. The oil was good, the trans fluid was good, but I need to do an oil change. So I'm probably going to run to Walmart and get some oil and filter so I can do an oil change on this here pretty soon. But overall, the truck runs great. There's my new plate. Definitely tell it's got a miss. But runs and drives, so I'm about to head over to the house so I can grab my coveralls, and then I'll give you guys another update before I leave to head out to Danny's. Hey guys, so made it out here to Danny's. I just found an 03 Trailblazer in the very first row, and it has the same engine. You can see this is like a 5-cylinder. Oh, it's a 6. It is. It's a straight 6. The coils. Somebody's just taking one coil. So I don't know. I might grab one of these coils. I'm not for sure. That's what those bolts are for the coils. So somebody's definitely done something with the coils before. You see the oil filters down here in the front. It's good to know. Alright, so I need to check. Yeah, I need to get up under the dash. Ooh, I don't know if there's even a blower motor in there. Can't tell. Alright, I gotta get this door open and I'll give you guys another update. Alright guys, so there was a blower motor. I got it out. It was real easy. I was wanting to get that resistor, but I couldn't test it with that on there. Had to snip the wires off. But there's like, I don't know, 10 Trailblazers out here. So, but I tested the blower motor. It works great. So I guess I'm about to keep walking around. It says there's an 05 in row 2, and then an 02 in row 4, and an 04 in row 5. So I'm just going to keep making my way down, and I'm going to try to find another washer fluid tank with the motors in it. So I'm going to keep walking around and keep you guys updated. Alright guys, so I found not one, but two 03 GMC Envoy, which is, I'm guessing it's the same fucking, it's the same as the Trailblazer. So I've already went through this one. This one had chrome handles, and both of them had good little lock pieces for the bars. I got the bar off of that side that I need for the lock cylinder. And yeah, so I'm still kind of looking through. I need to look in the back of this one, because I want to find those rear interior pieces. There's one. It's broke also. And then I also found out that the fuse box is under the back seat. So I might have a blown fuse or something in this fuse box. That's for the brake lights and for the windows. So I'll definitely have to check that whenever I get home. Pull the back seat up and check all the fuses in that fuse box. Yeah, so finding some good stuff up here. Making some progress. So I'm going to keep walking around. I think I'm done on this one. I'm going to look through this one pretty good, and then keep walking around because there's still like 5 or 6 more. So y'all give me a bit. I'll give you guys another update. Alright y'all, so on this gray one, it had a good washer fluid tank with the motors intact, and it was completely full. I had to dump a bunch out. But there's some ice in there, but it's not busted, it's not leaking. So I got this whole thing, and then this piece here like sits in front of it or something. So I guess I'm done with these, and now I'm gonna keep walking around and go look at the rest of them, see what else I can find. Yeah, making some great progress, so I'm happy. I'm stoked. But I'll give you another update once I get to the next one. Well, guys, after looking at like 8 or 9 different Trailblazers, I found one that finally has some taillights, and it doesn't have the things that bolt on that actually holds the lights, like the bulbs themselves. Well, there's nothing wrong with my housings. This one is cracked, but neither one of them have the thing. So I've only got like 4 or 5 more rows. So I'm going to go through these last couple rows and see if I can find another Trailblazer that has taillights, that has the pieces I need. So this must be a very common issue with Trailblazers, with the lights not working. That's probably why they're all gone. Man, that truck got smashed. Bonneville, not supercharged. I guess this is the last row. That's Ford over there. Oh, is that a Trailblazer? There goes one more. No tails. No tails. That blows. So, since I'm not going to be fixing the brake light issue today, I could pretty much get everything else fixed. Nice brand new jack. Alright. Well, I guess I'm going to go back over here to my thing of tools. And I see I've got to go over to the Nissans and look for a driver's seat for Billy at my storage. That's crazy, and it sucks. They took out like 2 rows over there, and there was a couple. It's supposed to be in those couple rows. But that's what you get going to the salvage yard sometimes. You don't always find what you're looking for. But I did find a lot of stuff that I needed, so still, I guess I'm gonna go look through Nissans and give you guys another update when I'm about to leave. Alright, you guys, I just left Danny's. So David showed up, and we went and looked through the Nissans and all the import stuff. There was a bunch of Altimas, but none of them were a 2-door coupe. So that's what she needs, is a 2-door coupe front seat. So we ended up not getting a seat. So we went up, I checked out. It was $85 for everything, which was a really good deal. Like, I was still expecting it to be like 60 or so, but I mean, he said 85, and I'm like, it's really not bad. Like a brand new blower motor at AutoZone is like 70, 80 bucks. So, I mean, to me, it's a win. I got a bunch of stuff for 85 bucks. And I got a brand new jack, scissor jack. So I'm happy. So I'm almost over to the house. I'm still like a couple miles away. David's already up there. And but yeah, we're headed over to the house, and then I'm gonna swap out this blower motor and this AC control switch, and see if this blower motor kicks on. So y'all give me a few, and I'll give you guys another update once I make it over to the house. Okay, YouTube, so I made it to the house. David come over. He's walking Luna around. But yeah, sorry, I forgot to do a video whenever I got home. I just started tearing into this thing. So I wanted to swap the blower motor first. So I pulled the blower motor out, and it had a bunch of shit in it. But I hooked it up, and it works fine. And this is the one I got from the salvage yard. I hooked it up, it works fine. But it wasn't doing anything still. So what I did was I come in here to the fuse box, and I started looking at this cover, and see right there it says number 44 is a 30 amp fuse, HVAC 1, 10 amp. So it actually was missing. It was missing that 25 and both of those 10s. It was missing that 15 and that 30. And then it's missing another one right there. Oh, that one says it's nothing. Yep. Okay, and then we've got 10 amp and locks. We're missing those over here. It's missing a lot of fuses out of here. So I'm gonna go through and add in all these fuses. I'm pulling them out of this extra Grand Prix fuse box. But look at here now. So now, what I do with the keys? Yeah, now the blower motor works. So here we go. So a bad fuse or a missing fuse is why the blower wasn't working. This whole time it was just the missing fuses. So I'm going to go ahead and replace all the fuses that are missing in this fuse box with fuses out of here, and get this all back together. And then I'm also going to see if I have brake lights. I haven't seen any on here. I see park lights and turn signals and vehicle stop, and it looked like most of those fuses were all in there. So I don't know, but I'm going to double check every single one of these and make sure every one of these that's supposed to have a fuse has one. And then I'll do some more testing. But that's very promising. So now I just got to bolt this blower motor back up in here, put this cover, get it all back together. And then I can put all this. I have an undercover back here in the floorboard that goes under. I gotta screw the glove box back in. But that's good. That's awesome. That means I'm gonna have a heater. So that's exactly what I was wanting. And then so once I get all this stuff back together and get all the fuses replaced, then I'm gonna go ahead and pull that door panel back off and swap out that handle with one of the chrome ones and swap the rods. And also, whenever I was over at the salvage yard today, I was looking at one of those GMC Envoys. And so whenever you have your handle, it has the two rods going through there, and there's that little plastic clip. And so I had the one for this on the top and the one for this on the bottom, and they're actually reversed. Whenever I got in one of those and I pulled all the stuff off, and when I was pulling this, the handle, the top one was moving, and the bottom one, it was the actual lock. So I had the bars reversed. So that's probably why the door isn't opening, because when I'm pulling the handle, it's trying to unlock the door, not pop the lock, pop the handle. So I've got to pull that door panel back apart. I'm going to just swap out the whole handle since I already broke off one of the things. And if I get to it today, I might swap out this one, but this side all works, so I don't need to swap this one to the chrome one right now. But eventually I am going to swap it to the chrome one and have both the front ones as the chrome ones. But for now, I'm just going to swap that one. That way everything works as it should. I'm going to get that bar on there for the key cylinder so it locks and unlocks with the key. So if the battery ever does die, I can still unlock the truck and get in here and pop the hood and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to quit rambling on because it's been about 5 minutes. So I'm going to start getting all this back together, and I'll give you guys another update here shortly. Alright, y'all. So I've got the truck running. The blower works. It's getting warm. Had the defrost on earlier. It's actually defrosted. My rear wiper work. Oh well, the hatch is open. Yeah, the rear wiper works. The windows go up and down. I don't want to go that one down all the way because the door's been in, but it does crack, so that's cool. So all it was just 15 missing fuses in the fuse box. So I don't know if someone deliberately pulled all that shit out or what, but oh, that's so nice. So now I got that tank for the washer fluid with the motors and everything, and it was completely full, so I'm gonna clean it out. I gotta let that ice melt that's in there. But man, this thing's turning out to be a pretty decent truck. Oh, and the brake lights work, and the running lights work. Yeah, look at here, look at here. I got running lights. Hey, you wanna hit the brakes? Damn. Hell yeah. So everything that was wrong with it pretty much was fixed by replacing fuses. I did go ahead and swap the blower motor to the one I got from the salvage yard, just because this one was full of acorns and shit. And but yeah, now I can just roll the driver window down, pop my door open from the outside. So I'm gonna hold off on swapping the door handle for now, and probably wait until probably Friday or Saturday whenever it starts to get warmer, and I'll just roll the window down and open it from the outside for now until this weekend. So I think that's gonna be it for now. So I guess I'll catch you guys later. Alright, you guys, so look at here. So like all my warning lights, the ABS lights off, the brake lights off, like all the warning lights are off, just the service engine soon light. It does have a miss, but I mean everything's working. The heater's working, like the wipers work. I still have to replace the wiper fluid reservoir with the motors, but the rear wiper works. Like everything in here is working exactly like it should. Like it's crazy. And my total cost is about $850, and that's with tagging it and getting the title transferred into my name, and the parts I bought today at Danny's, which I ended up not even needing. It was just a bunch of fuses. So I had it in my shed the whole time to fix. So, but yeah, I'm headed over to Tommy's. He needs a solder and solder gun. So I'll give you guys an update once I make it over to Tommy's. Hey YouTube. Okay, so after replacing all those fuses, I'd never even realized it, but look, the brake light went off, the ABS light went off, all the other lights went off. It's just a service engine soon, because I'm sure it has a misfire and it needs an oil change. And then it has the gate ajar, and that's for the rear hatch glass. And I don't know, I took that panel off and made it latch, and it was good, but I think somehow I must have hit a button on the remote or something that popped the hatch, and yeah, that was that. So I need to pull that plastic panel off on the back door again back there and latch it back, and I'm just gonna unplug it or cut it or something. But right now I'm about to run up to Walmart and get some oil and filter before they close, and then I'm gonna run over to McDonald's and get me some dinner because I'm hungry. And then I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna do an oil change on this thing, and then I'll probably give you guys another update. So y'all stay tuned. I'll give you guys another update here shortly. All right, y'all, just went through the drive-thru McDonald's, got me a Big Mac and a Dr. Pepper. So I'm about to eat some dinner, and then I'm gonna head over to the house. I already tried to go by the car wash and they're all closed. It's too cold. But I just left Walmart. It's right over across the street. And I got oil, filter, brake clean, brake fluid, oil additive, and a water hose so I can power wash the truck. So I'm going to eat, and then I'll give you guys another update once I make it back to the house. Hey YouTube. Alright, so I made it back to the house. I haven't done the oil change yet. I did pull the power washer out of the shed. Got it hooked up. Got the new water hose ran. It wasn't long enough to reach all the way up here, so I had to drive around the backside. And after I washed it, it kind of got a little muddy on the back wheels and back here on the back. So not a humongo deal, but the truck is a hell of a lot cleaner than it was. And then I came in here and I just sprayed down the dash and the gauges and everything, and the steering wheel and the column and the shifter and all this. I just sprayed everything down with Windex, and then wiped everything down, sprayed down the inside of the windshield and wiped it down. And I mean, yeah, it's cleaned up really good in here. I'm really happy with the progress this week, these last few days. And then I wiped down all the gasket seal, wiped down the door jambs. And yeah, I mean, overall everything's turned out really nice. I got the whole back windshield all wiped down, sprayed down and wiped and cleaned up. Got the windshield up here sprayed down, wiped off, cleaned up. Also, while I was power washing, I power washed under the hood. And can't see nothing over here. Let me grab a light. But yeah, it cleaned up a lot. I got a lot of the crap out of here. Got a lot of the dirt and gunk and buildup out of here. So I'm really happy with the progress. So yeah, the truck's come a long way these last few days. It is now mine. It's 100% legal. Good to drive on the road. So this is my new daily. It's already really late. I still got to take a shower, and hopefully we're working tomorrow. So yeah, unfortunately I'm gonna have to end it for tonight, and I'll do the oil change and stuff tomorrow after I get off work, if I even work tomorrow. So that's gonna be it for this video, you guys. So make sure to drop a like if you liked the video. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the video. Don't forget to subscribe and bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of the future videos. And yeah, you know, just let me know what you think, and share the videos. If you like the videos, share it. That way, you know, I can get a little bit expanded. Share it with your friends. I mean, really, like, this whole door thing, like, this could be a very common thing. You know, I mean, it's like the guy who bought it and tried to fix it. Yeah, like, he gave up on it. He only had this thing for a couple weeks. Bought the truck, got the old door off, went and bought a door, bought a battery, did all this work to it and couldn't get the door on and just gave up. And it took me 5 hours of fucking with it, and I had the door on. And it shuts. So I'm happy with it. All the windows go up and down. Cruise control works. No lights on the dash. It's definitely going to need some brakes and some suspension work. And the spare tire isn't all the way tight. It's kind of dangling around under there. And I've still got to get the washer fluid tank in there and get it all hooked up so that the washer fluid and sprayers work. I believe one of those motors is for the rear and one of them's for the front. But yeah, I couldn't be any happier. So once again, that's it for this video, you guys. So like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for the next one, and I'll catch you guys later.